Hello, happy Monday, APUSH students. I hope everybody is doing well and had a good weekend. So this coming Friday, May 1st, means that we are 2 weeks away from the online AP exam. So I brought Rosie the River Reader here to put this into perspective and give you that motivation saying we can do it as we continue to prepare our study guide for the AP exam coming up. Remember, APUSH exam online, May 15th. All right, you should have been getting communication from the guidance counselors and from the college board about how this exam will look and how it will take place. There's some wonderful information to give you everything you need to know about that, and I will continue to share that with you as I get a hold of it as well. So let's kind of put this in perspective. Whether we were back at school or here online, the last part of April, the beginning of May, and any AP class you take is going to be the crunch time. It's going to be the time when we put our heads down and we study and prepare so that all the hard work we've done this year really shows when we take that exam in a couple of weeks. So that's why last week we began what I like to now refer to as our study guide prep for periods 3 and 4, and we'll continue doing that this week and at the beginning of next week. All right, because they're doing the AP exams online, they've revised what content you are responsible for. And like you saw last week, we started with period 3, right? In this revised online edition, there are only 5 periods that you will be responsible for this exam. That means 4 periods we don't even have to worry about. So we would have continued before spring break, after spring break, and into this week, next week, would be focusing on the modern parts of American history. You no longer have to do that. So we're coming and using this time to prepare our study guide. So if we were back in the classroom, we would be learning more information, continuing to read more chapters in the textbook, and doing the study guide preparation that we're working on. So think of it this way. While it seems like a lot of hard work, we're only doing the study guide now, and we're not doing what we would have been doing in class. So we revised it that way. So if you think about it, last week we did periods 3 and 4. You're almost halfway there. You only have to prepare now periods 5, 6, and 7 in this study guide. If you do this well, if you do it in a detailed fashion, then you have a great study guide for the AP exam. 3 more periods left in this review. So think of it that way. Remember, I had sent you an email on Friday. This week begins some of the live online review that I'm offering you guys during the virtual office hours. Our first one is coming up this week on Wednesday. We will be reviewing periods 3 and 4, your focus last week. I will go over any of the main topics that are probably a good chance that would be on the exam if the DBQ comes from that period, as long with answering any question you may have and talking about what the exam is going to look like and so forth. So I truly encourage every single one of you to come to this review session this Wednesday by following that link to the virtual office hours, or it's the same link that I'd sent home in an email on Friday. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I know a lot of you get that instant feedback almost when I send emails. Sorry if I've missed a few of them. But we can do it. We're almost there at the end, okay? Just like a week and a half of the really hard work. Rosie here, we can do it. And then you'll be done with AP US History, and you can say that I survived APUSH. All right, we'll talk to you later.